everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it's time to take care of our level 45 fishing quest. We are moving into the second to last set of job quests for A Realm Reborn. Exciting! Today, I believe fish can fly. Hello there, Sisyphoo. Sisyphoo wishes to assign to you another commission from the Brugere Consortium. Oh, so you haven't forgotten the old Fisherman's Guild? Good to see that all that prestige and glamour that accompanies fishing stardom hasn't gone to your head. It's been other things that have kept me preoccupied, but sorry about that, Sisyphoo. It's a wonder your head hasn't popped what with all the sardine and catfish fables inflating your legend to prodigious proportions. And to think I knew you when you were still dredging anchovies out of the muck. Rest assured that whatever greatness you go on to achieve, you'll always be the sorry scrap of kelp that floated into the guild one fateful day as far as I'm concerned. Now go speak with Sibylla to see her request. Didn't you notice her waiting for you outside? I did not, because I don't believe she was there yet. Hello there, Sybil. Satora, the libidinous lords of Ul'dah were terribly excited by the rain colors you reeled in, sending our profits soaring accordingly. And so I come to lay yet another challenge before you. You have conquered the waves and dunes, but what of the clouds? Only you are heavenly enough to fish the cloud cutters that swim the low skies of Ishgard within the sea of clouds. I too doubted my ears upon hearing of such a fish, but Carvelane's resolve is adamant, and he will hear no protests. Besides, I've never been one to say no. Luckily for us, the Brugere Consortium has friends in high places, namely the Highlands of Kurthis. You want to seek out Firminant at White Rim Front, he'll tell you all you need to know. Confident you'll prevail in your conquest, I have rendered full payment to Sisyphoo in advance. You need only bring her 5 cloud cutters to satisfy me. Alright then, let's head up to Kurthis to go cloud fishing, it sounds like? Alright, made it to the White Rim Front. Where is the person we were sent to meet? Just outside, or up on the walls, or where are they? Oh, you're right here, just outside the gate. Fair enough. Greetings, traveler. Visitors from Limzolomens are rare to these climes. I am told you seek to fish the magnificent cloud cutters that grace the Sea of Clouds. As squires, we practice catching our dinner, but the task is trying for even the most experienced among us. How one unaccustomed to the chore might hope to succeed where so many accomplished fishermen have failed is beyond me, but mine is not to stand in the way of foolhardy endeavors. The fish float upon the inflating pockets of vapor, allowing them to ride currents of air. They are thus able to escape predators and take refuge in the clouds. Moreover, an aerial fish requires an aerial worm, or in this case, hoverworms. Such is the extent of the knowledge that I will confer unto you. I fear the remainder is a matter of experience and skill. I should wish you good luck. You will surely need it. Alright, thank you. That does give us a bit to go on. And let's see, the Sea of Clouds. Well, we can fish it from right about here, I want to say. Let's go ahead and make sure we've got a bait on. We'll use hoverworms. It's actually not going to let us fish from right here. The Sea of Clouds is right here. We just gotta find out the right spot to let us cast from. Maybe we gotta be higher up? Like fishing from up there? Or maybe we can go down here. I am not sure why it's not letting me cast. There's rocks below us, but we're fishing in the clouds. Here, let's wander around a bit, see if we can find a spot. Or maybe I do need to go. Oh, here we go. Alright then, let's go fishing. Alright, there we go. Caught ourselves 1 of 5 cloud cutters. Let's keep going. Another new fish, we caught ourselves a Rift Sailor. Another new fish, caught ourselves a cloud jellyfish. Alright, caught a moochable cloud cutter, which I'm actually going to mooch, which will set us back a little bit for the quest, but there is one fish we can catch from mooching here. Technically two, but I don't think we're catching that second one. That second one's a post-game fish. Come on, give me the fish I am looking for, so this was not a waste of time. Looks like I got it. And that should be a blind manta. Alright, now to catch the rest of the cloud cutters. Now there is one more fish I can catch that's new. Speaking of that other new fish, we caught the skyfish. Alright, there's all of our cloud cutters. Now, since we're already all the way out here, I'm thinking before we head back to Sissipu, let's go ahead and go take care of a couple other fishing holes that are just in the Kurthus area. Since it is a little bit out of the way, we've already wrapped up everything here for the story, and I've already set my return point to Camp Drybone. So, yeah, since we're already all the way out here, I think let's go ahead and take care of the other two fishing holes in the area that I wanted to do today. The first one, other than the Sea of Clouds, is going to be all the way down at Snowcloak. And let's see, what bait would be good for Snowcloak? Glowworms could be good. If we have a rainbow spoon lure, that would be good. If we have caddisfly larva, that would be good, but I think that might... I'm not sure if we're gonna have caddisfly larva. Let's check. There it is. Okay, caddisfly larva and glowworms. Then let's go fishing. Let's start with the caddisfly larva. Alright, first fish for the area is a rainbow trout. And let's see. Snowcloak, Snowcloak. One fish that is on our list that we have not caught. And that is best caught with caddisfly larva. Or if you have it with spinnerbait, but I don't believe we have spinnerbait yet. With caddisfly larva, it's about a 50-50 chance. So let's get fishing. Alright, there we go. Caught the wandering sculpin. And that's all the fish we are able to get right now at Snowcloak. The other fishing hole in the Kurthus area is going to be all the way up in the northeast corner of the map. So back to Dragonhead. Alright, as I said, the next fishing hole is going to be into the far northeast corner of the map. So out of Camp Dragonhead, we're going to be heading to the north. And around the point we hit the Steel Vigil, we'll veer off to the northeast. And that will bring us roughly where we need to be. We're going to be using butterworms, I believe, for this fishing hole. I think I know which fish we don't have. And if I'm right, then we're going to need to mooch for it. But I want to check before I go using my GP. Not that I can really waste all that much. I have full GP, but Okay, I think it's gonna be either this water here or more water a little bit deeper in. Let's actually go a little bit deeper in so we can get to the... Yeah, this pond's a little bit bigger, so this might work better. They probably are both fine. Sorry, not... Did I say butterworms earlier? I meant honeyworms. Alright, this gets us our fishing hole at the Weeping Saint, and... Yeah, there's one fish we can catch for now, so let's go ahead and do Patience, Chum, and try and catch a mooch fish. Alright, caught a moochable Abalathian smelt, which will likely give us what we're looking for. Any second now. Come on, bite. There you are. Alright, and we catch an angry pike, the fish we were missing for the area. Perfect. Now let's get back to Sisyphus. Hello, Sisyphus. I return to you with 5 cloud cutters. So, you're to pluck 5 cloud cutters from the skies of Kurthis. Are we certain these aren't birds? That's a good question, actually, but I caught them. I caught plenty of cloud cutters. The fabled cloud cutters. It turns out they weren't birds after all. Just like jellyfish, they jump, jerk, and jolt to jiggle themselves up. Well, speaking of things that float around aimlessly, Ishgardians consider the cloud cutter a crest of class and character, and confer them to commemorate and congratulate countrymen who commit conduct a cut above the clouds, if you will. I won't, but what use would it be to Carvalane? Local lore alleges that a legendary Elizan in Limzolominta is actually an Ishgardian lord. I wonder what you'd do if it were Carvalane. I would do what I'm going to do anyway, deliver the fish. Alright then, well, that is complete. We get a rosewood fishing rod, which might actually be better than what we have. No, it's not quite better than what we have, despite the better item level. We get krill cage feeders, and we are good on everything else. Just give me the money. Alright then, let's head on then. On to our fishing log for the day. Where are we going first? I think we have some fishing holes here in Lenosia, though unfortunately, remember how in the last fishing episode there was a fishing hole we couldn't reach because we're not far enough in the main story and it won't let us go there? Yeah, we still can't go there. That sucks. Alright, on to our fishing log. Actually, to be honest, there's now 2 fishing holes here in Western Lenosia that we can't get to. Both of them are all the way out on this island down here, and we can't go there because we need to get to a certain point in the main story, which we're coming up close on, but we're not there yet, which is definitely a little saddening to me. I would like to be able to do those fishing holes, but oh well, I guess they can wait. We do have one fishing hole here in Western Lenosia we can do, but it's gonna take us pretty deep into Sahagin territory, past the tide gates, and all the way up into the Sapsa spawning grounds. Alright, let's get hiking. Let's see, what kind of fish do we have there? Ooh, that's good. There are some fish there that we definitely want to snag. I think we have 3 new fish, and those krill cage feeders we got will be good for at least one of them. For the other, we don't have Yumizuno yet, but we do have glowworms. Looks like krill cage feeder 37% for the first fish, glowworms 39% for the third fish, and the second fish on our list that's new is mooching from full moon sardines. Okay, let's probably do that first. So I'm gonna want steel jigs. Okay, steel jigs. Where are my steel? There you are. Perfect. Let's keep wandering carefully through here. Thankfully, we have sneak on, or hide, or whatever it is for gatherers, so they're not spotting us, but I still don't like being this deep in this territory. Alright, take this right side gate, and here we are, the Sopsa spawning grounds. Will they appreciate us fishing in their spawning grounds? Probably not. But oh well. Alright, let's go for those full moon sardines so we can go mooching. Alright, caught our first full moon sardine here at Sopsa spawning grounds. And just to double check. Oh, the one I need to mooch for I actually already have. Alright, never mind then. I was going for a nautilus. But apparently I already have a nautilus. So I'll just reel that back in. Let's see, what fish are we actually missing? Just the 2, so we'll go for, what did I say? It was krill cage feeder for the first one. There we go, caught ourselves a black lip oyster. Don't know why I'm having so much trouble this morning with stumbling over my words. Next one, do we already have the glowworms out? I think we do. Alright, glowworm. Let's see if we can catch it. And there's the sea devil I was looking for. Alright, that's everything for here. So next up we are off to Eastern Lenosia, I believe. Alright, for our, I believe, last fishing hole we're doing in Lenosia for now. Since we unfortunately have to skip 2 of them. Curse you. Curse you, Isles of Umbra. We'll get there soon enough. It's going to be south of Wineport here in Eastern Lenosia. If we just follow this river all the way up to its source, we should be able to find our fishing hole. Well, hello there. Is that Bloody Mary? That is Bloody Mary. Didn't expect to see you wandering around over in this area. Alright, here we are. This should be our fishing hole. And yeah, let's go with the glowworm. That should be fine. Alright, first fish is a discus, and let's see, what do we need to catch here? We are only missing... That is arguably a post-game fish. Yeah, that is arguably a post-game fish, so I'm gonna go ahead and say we're actually good here. We just needed to mark it off our list. Alright then, next up is gonna take us to... probably... I'm thinking Thanolin is next. Alright, our next fishing hole is going to take us north out of Vesper Bay and dangerously close to Garlean territory. I'm a little bit nervous about this one, even though we do have sneak on. It's fine. We're not going to get in trouble or anything. I'm still nervous about being this close to Garlean territory. Alright, let's see. So, coming up here into this northern Paratus Peace area, we're going to be veering off northeast into the cave known as Moondrip, where I believe we finished up the Thaumaturge's Guild quests? Yes. And here we should be able to go fishing. Let's see what we can catch. Alright, caught ourselves a blind fish. And what is actually available in this area? We are missing one. And that is going to be, it looks like mooched from silverfish. And silverfish are best caught with honeyworms at a 72% catch rate. Alright, let's get out those. We already have them out, don't we? We probably do. Honeyworms. Get out our patience, and let's look for a moochable honeyworm. Alright, caught a moochable silverfish right away. And caught ourselves an assassin beta. Beta? Beta? How is that pronounced? I was, as a kid, pronounced it beta fish, but that's not correct, I don't think. Alright, so our next fishing hole, technically, is going to be up here in Cape Westwind, which, unfortunately, is heavily fortified Garlean territory. We might be able to sneak in there right now to go fishing, but I don't want to cause an international incident. You won't actually cause an international incident, but I'm not sure if it's actually, like, story gated or not. It definitely would feel weird to be going there this early. So I think I might save this fishing hole for the post-game, actually. Feels like a good idea. At the very least, save it until a more appropriate point in the story for when we can go into Cape Westwind and have it not feel weird that we're just waltzing right into a majorly fortified Garlean base. So I think our next destination is going to take us to Northern Thanalan. So I will meet you probably in Central Thanalan at Blackbrush. Alright, we're back. It is a different day. We are here at Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. We're heading up to North Thanalan now. Yeah, the first session of fishing ran a little longer than I had hoped. Not longer than I expected, but longer than I hoped, so I had to get to work, so we're on a different day now. It's fine. Alright, up we go to Northern Thanalan. We've been here before for some fishing. But now we're going to take care of, I think there's only two, is there only two fishing holes in Northern Thanalan? There might be three, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just two. Alright, we've been here before, passing through Camp Blue Fog. We'll grab that aetheryte when we come here for the main story, which won't be for a little bit, but... Alright, let's see. So our fishing hole is going to be this up here, the Ceruleum Field. Ceruleum in Eorzea is essentially... It's basically oil. We're going oil fishing. And that's the best way to really describe it. We're going oil fishing. Okay, let's see. What fish are here? What would be good bait? Looks like glowworm might be a good starting bait, so let's start with that. All right, first fish is an Ilsabardian bass. Let me just mark off that I caught that. And let's see, what else do we need to catch here at the Cerulean Fields? We're missing 3. 2 of which are post-game fish. And the one we're missing looks to be... oh. Okay. It is not weather restricted. Okay, the name suggests it would be weather restricted, but it's not. It is a mooch fish from silverfish, and we can catch silverfish with... freshwater boilie is looking pretty good. Ooh, actually honeyworms. Honeyworms have an 83% catch rate. That's a high. All right then, honeyworms. Set up release on everything except for the silverfish. Get our patience going so we can get the big fish. Alright, there's our moochable silverfish. And I think the only thing... oh, there's a couple things we can catch with this moochable silverfish. And it is actually more likely that we catch the not the one we want. Oh well. What do we got? What do we got? A goldfish. A goldfish that we can't even mooch. Alright, there's another moochable silverfish. And it's gonna give us... we've got a 35% chance of catching what we're looking for. Dang it, got another goldfish. Alright. Alright, this is definitely the fish we're looking for. And we catch... come on, fish, get up here. Hello, bultfish. Alright, that should be all the fish for this area for now. The other 2 are technically post-game fish. And 1 we're definitely not going to be able to catch yet, even if we tried. Alright, next up, we are heading to a new area, which is... I kind of don't want to go there yet. We'll go there later in the main story. We keep wandering off to these new areas just so we can go fishing or gathering supplies, and I just want to wait till the main story takes us there. But no, it's fine. Let's head on up to a brand new area. Though to get there, we're gonna have to sneak right past some major Garlean encampment, one of their primary bases in Eorzea. Now we're gonna go a different route. There's a different route to get there. I don't want to go past the Garleans right now, even with my sneak on. So let's head to the Shroud next. Alright, passing through Little Solace, our next fishing hole is going to be up here, heading into the Sylphlands. So we're going to need to be a little bit cautious since, you know, tempered by Ramuh and all that. Let's see, so the Sylphlands fishing hole is going to be a little bit further north. We'll take this path, and then it'll be up to the northwest. It's right around, it's either here or in this pond. I think it's in that pond. Yep, it's in that pond. I remember now. Alright, we're gonna start off with glowworms and see what we catch. Out of the 7 fish here, 2 of them are post-game, so I'm not going to be worrying about them. There is one that is time restricted. It appears from 5 p.m. to 10 a.m., so we're in a good time period to catch it right now. Alright, Sylphlin's added to our fishing log. And we already have all the fish here. Perfect. We'll come back for those other 2 another time. Alright, off to South Shroud. Alright, down here at South Shroud, starting from Quarry Mill, we're going to be heading out the southeast gate, and heading towards where we can mine up black element as a miner. And we're going to be heading right on through this cave to the very end. Thankfully, the beasties are going to leave us alone, and we arrive at Earth's Gift. And right over here, we can find a river. Got a river here, waterfalls, and a pond up above if you can reach it. Can you reach it? You should be able to. I don't think I've ever actually gone up there the proper way before. I'm curious. We just go up this way? Yeah, we can just go up this way. Huh, interesting. I have literally never gone up there properly before. Alright, let's see. There are quite a few post-game fish at this pond, so let's start out with just some glowworms, see what we catch. Alright, caught our first fish, a southern pike here at Earth's Gift. And we have all but the last 4. And let's see. One of those fish we can catch. The other 3 are post-game. So, let's see. What bait does that particular fish like? Heavy steel jig at 41%? Really? That's a surprising choice of bait. Mostly because it is a level 49 fish. And this is level 32. Oh, wait, hang on. Heavy steel jig. Okay. Heavy steel jig. Do we have that? We do. And that's still, that is surprising. Level 37 bait. Alright, let's get fishing. Alright, I knew that was too good to be true. I double checked and there's only like 42 data points. 42 people reporting that they caught that fish with that bait. So, I'm going to assume that that is people putting in bad data. Why do people do that? It's very annoying. So we're going to use glowworm, which has a 24.6, so 25% catch rate. And there it is, the boxing pleco. Alright, that's all the fish for this pond. So now we're going to head up to Kurthis to find the other route into the area where our last 3 fishing holes for the day are. Alright, we have just entered Kurthis from the North Shroud. And we're going to be taking a new path, kind of. We've been over this way before for fishing, but we went all the way over here and up into Danifin Pass. Today, we're not going to be going quite that far. We're going to continue to avoid the BS and the other level 45 to 49 beasties in the area. Oh dear. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're just venturing off into territories that we probably shouldn't. And if we head down this way, we can see a path to a new area called Mordona, which you may actually recognize that name. It was mentioned in a cutscene right near the start of the game. Alright, Mordona. Starting out in Revenant's Toll. So Revenant's Toll is an interesting area. Back when 2.0 first came out, it was a small little campsite. And over the next, like, several patches, I think they were done before Heavensward. They slowly expanded Revenant's Toll into what is probably a pretty significant city, I would say. It is a fortress now. Like, they really built it up over the first couple years of the game's being out. I kind of wish I had been there to see that all happen. But sadly, that was before my time. Anyways, heading down this way, we are going to be coming up towards Castrum Sentry, which is one of the Garlean Empire's other major bases here in Eorzea. And if we head just south, we can find the path to North Thanalin and Castrum Meridianum, which is, yeah, these two are the primary bases of Garlemald here in Eorzea. So we want to be careful, I would assume. Anyways, let's go fishing in the swamp over here near the Garlean base. Not get too much closer than this, I just want to go fishing. Surely there's nothing wrong with that. The Garleans don't hate fishing, do they? Alright, here at the Tangle. Is not actually the fishing hole I wanted to go to. Shoot, hold on. I wanted to go to the Deep Tangle, which is the river up north of here. Oh well, you know what? We can do a level 50 while we're at it. And we already have all the fish here. Yeah, those last two are from post-game. Alright then. Fine. My mistake. I had assumed that would be the Deep Tangle and the river would be the Tangle, which would make more sense. The Deep Tangle being, you know, where the actual tangled up groves of swamp plants are. Oh well. Let's go fishing at the Deep Tangle, which is apparently just the river. Alright, here at the Deep Tangle, what can we catch? We already have everything. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna hike back up to Revenant's Toll where we came into this area, and then we'll head on to our last two fishing holes for the day. Actually, while we're heading back up to Revenant's Toll, I do want to point out that there is so much corrupted ether in this area. Like, Mordona got fucked by the Calamity. But that also makes sense for two reasons. One, Cartno's pretty nearby. I think Cartno's just kind of off to the west. Mordona's like on the border of Cartano, where, you know, Dalamud actually fell, where the battles actually took place. So, you know, right next to where Dalamud was, makes sense it would get fucked up. The other reason, and god damn it, this fog is going to make it kind of hard to show off what I want to show off. But hopefully the fog will clear when it hits 8 o'clock and I can give you a good view of this eastern area of Mordona. And the other reason why this area is so fucked up, though you might be able to get a hint of it through the fog. Alright. We are over here at North Silvertear Lake, where there is a ton of shrapnel from Garlean warships. If you remember the backstory of Final Fantasy XIV, about 15, 20 years? Something like that, prior to A Realm Reborn, Garlemald had their first attempt to invade Eorzea, but they ran into a little bit of a snag. That snag we cannot see thanks to the fog. Well, I'll show you once the fog clears. It'll clear soon, I hope. But let's go ahead and go fishing here at the North Silvertear. Alright, there's gonna be 2 post-game fish for this fishing hole. Do we have everything? We do. Alright then, let's hope that fog clears when it hits 8 a.m. because that's usually when weather changes over. And I swear, if it changes from fog to gloom, I'm gonna be salty. Actually, gloom might be fine. Gloom might still have good visibility. I think gloom has good visibility. Alright, give it a moment. Yeah, the weather is changing. Ah, there we are. The Agrius. Oh, it is gloom. Lovely. The Agrius, the lead ship, the flagship of the Garlean's invasion force, and the Dragon Midgardstormer, which took it down. You can still see the tail wrapped around it, the body at the top. And while the gloom is making it a little bit hard to see, we can get a better view if we head over this way a little bit. All this crystal everywhere, and in the distance, a massive crystalline structure. The Crystal Tower. We will be doing so much with the Crystal Tower in due time. But it wasn't there before the Calamity. It wasn't there before Dalamud exploded. It's just kind of here now. And it brought with it its own crystals. God, I can't wait. I'm so excited to get to showing off the Crystal Tower and all the everything that's going on with that. Bordona's kind of a plot-heavy area. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Okay, heading up this way. Can I get a good look at this area? I want to show off this area as well. It is all crystal over here. It is all crystallized ether. Over there, you can see it starts to get all charged with lightning aspect, I believe. But this is just a massive crater, I guess? That was, I don't know what made it. Probably Dalamud. But it's just a giant, freaking massive area made of crystal. Of just crystallized, corrupted ether. This area is wild. I love it. I love Mordona. It's a really nice area. Anyways, me geeking out aside, fishing here at the Singing Shards. We add the fishing hole to our list, and what do we have left? We already have everything. Isn't that just the way it tends to go now? We have almost all the base game fish, so yeah, no, there's not too much left to catch. Anyways, I think that's going to be about all our fishing for today. We got a nice look at, initial look at Mordona, which I'm sad that it didn't come with the main story, but oh well. It is a really, really cool area. We'll get to explore it in time. So, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, now that we're caught up on fishing, I think it's time to take care of some botany. Some level 45 botany. I will see everyone next time for A Botanist in a Bind.